We're starting off with the Chicago Bulls, man. 17-9 on the season, second in the East, one game behind the East leading Nets, who might lose tonight to the Houston Rockets, which the Houston Rockets have like become this insane team all of a sudden. I don't know what's up with that. But let's shine a light on the Bulls, man, because their roster for the next week, maybe even longer than that, is pretty much going to take an ass kicking because they have five, they have five players out for at least the upcoming week. Four of them are due to COVID, which is DeMar DeRozan, Kobe White, Javante Green, and Matt Thomas. You know which two of those stands out. DeRozan and Kobe White, dudes in the rotation. They're going to be out. And then the fifth player is not COVID related. It's Alex Caruso. This dude has a hamstring injury evaluated in 1 week. So that might be longer. All of these might go longer because the NBA has something where you like have to miss. I have it written down right here. It says players who test positive are required to miss at least 10 days unless they return multiple negative tests in a 24-hour window. So I don't know, make of that as you will, but needless to say, they're shorthanded, man. And remember, bro, they lost Patrick Williams for the season. So their roster's looking a little thin moving forward, man. You mentioned off camera they lost to Cleveland today, right? Do you know the score of that?
Yeah, 115 to 92.
So that's what, 23 points?
Basically.
Yeah, I know the Cavs are a tough team. No Sexton. They play rough. But still, man, if you're one of the better teams in the East, shouldn't go out there and lose by 23. But that's what we're saying, man. They're shorthanded, bro. They're shorthanded. What did you say Vucevic put up tonight? He had like a double-double?
18 and 12, yeah. But he shot pretty bad, 8 for 23.
The thing with this, right, is with no DeRozan, no Caruso, no Kobe White, and all that, this looks kind of like the Bulls that we saw last year, because it's kind of like pretty much just Vucevic and Zach Levine, and then just Lonzo Ball. It looks kind of like the same team, and that team wasn't good last year. So it's just interesting to see if the Bulls could weather this storm, man. Uh, when I was doing the research, it said all these guys who got hit by COVID are going to be out until at least the 15th of December. So the Bulls' next three games before that is 11th against Miami, the 14th against the Pistons, and I included this one, the 16th against the Raptors. So it's not the stiffest competition, bro. They could go 2-1 even without all these guys, but yeah, I don't know, man. This COVID stuff is coming through, bro. And it's kind of just ruining some stuff for teams, bro. Like we're gonna get into Charlotte a little later. They're the other team who got hit hard by COVID, man. But I don't know, bro. Any thoughts you got on this?
I still think they're a solid squad. Um, it's just one of those weird things where you got to learn how to play. I think this is something like you don't want anybody to get COVID, but in a way, it's kind of good for them because then you say, okay, like we lost a couple of players. Like, how can we perform without them? Like, can we improve on certain aspects of the game? And then when they come back, then you could really like kind of integrate, get better, work together. Sometimes it's a good thing, because like there's like the whole thing with LeBron and Russell Westbrook. When Russell is just him and Anthony Davis, Russell can get triple doubles. Russell can perform like how Russell does. When LeBron's there, it's like they don't really know what to do. So sometimes, like when you have that, like when LeBron was out, you saw Russell Westbrook start getting triple doubles. So it might be something like that. Like maybe because Lonzo, I would see Lonzo have some weird nights. Like he would have like these 6 point nights, or like I think there was even one night where he went with like 2 points or something like that. So tonight was a lot better. He had 19 points. 6 for 12 from the field, 4 for 9 threes, 3 for 3 from the line, but 7 assists, 5 turnovers. So when he's asked to do more, it doesn't seem like he's that efficient, like efficient with the assist to turnover ratio. So if you have some of these games without Kobe White, without DeMar DeRozan, without Alex Caruso, maybe there's more focus on Lonzo Ball. So this might make him work better as a facilitator and just as like an overall player. So I'm just looking on the bright side because like it sucks that people get sick, but just try to work on your team chemistry and just being a better ball handler. Like Lonzo, if it was up to me, like what you say is 2-1, right? So he should have had maybe three turnovers, so like two less turnovers, to be like 7-3 on the assist to turnover ratio or something. But same thing with Levine. He went 9 assists, 4 turnovers, so he is doing 2-1. That's a little bit better. But yeah, Lonzo just I think he can focus a little more on the ball handling while these guys are out, and then when they come back, maybe it helped him out. Maybe he's like more gelled into like being that facilitator now.
Yeah, man. One thing about teams that really are serious about taking that next step is they can kind of overcome when they got some guys out with injuries. So if the Bulls are serious, man, like like I said in the offseason, I thought they were super serious and they look great. Yeah, they should like that Pistons game, they should win that, man. If they lose that, then I mean it's not like the end of the world, but the Pistons are one of the worst teams in the NBA. And yeah, man, I don't know, bro. They're just losing a lot of efficiency or just scoring. Like DeRozan, I don't know, was he putting up like 20, 28 this season, something like that? That's a lot to lose, man. And Caruso, dude's hustle. That one's not COVID related. That's just an injury. So I don't know. It's interesting to see how the Bulls weather the storm, man. Like I hope they don't slip too far down in the standings. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
Even then, they're still really good, man. 17-9. They're second in the East.
Yeah, 100%, man. Um, I don't know. Do you want to transition to Charlotte, man? Because they're the other team that has been struck by COVID, and I don't know. It seems like with them, it's it's kind of way worse than what Chicago has. Like it looks like Chicago, they could be positioned to just weather the storm, like because their competition is not that tough. But you look at Charlotte, man. Let's transition into them, bro. They're 14 and 13 in the Eastern Conference, right? Bro, they went into tonight seventh in the East before they played tonight's game. Lost to the 76ers, slipped from seventh all the way down to 10th, bro, with just one loss. That's how jam packed the
No,
East
but
is out of like the top.
you gotta include like they were facing the Sixers, so then the Sixers go up, and the Cavs won, so then they go up. But yeah, you're right. It's just honestly they're all stuck like the 8 through 10. They all have like basically the same win percentage, like 52% win percentage. So yeah, it's pretty much like all the same. And then Cleveland's only like a little bit better, but like one win. So yeah, it's super like it flips like every other day there's like a different team in a different spot.
Yeah, bro. It's like a rat race right there. Everything's just all crammed up. So like I said, man, they dropped from 7th to 10th, bro. They're only one game ahead of the 11th place Knicks. So this season, as you've mentioned in other episodes, is 10 teams making it, to at least qualify for that play. And so you want to stay in those 10. And it's gonna be difficult for Charlotte, man, because just like the Bulls, man, they have 5 players out for at least a week. Same thing, man. COVID, health and safety protocols. Two of those are LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier. Just scores for them. LaMelo, I don't know, man. I don't know how you want to do it, if you want to say it's like one or two, but him and Bridges, you could say either one is like the best player on the team. So you're losing that one of your two best players, and you're losing a lot of scoring with Terry Rozier. Just to drive home the point, the other three players are Mason Plumlee, Ish Smith, and Jalen McDaniels. Five players out, man, for COVID. That's a lot of bodies you're losing. And they caught an L tonight to Philly. So, yeah, man. I mean, what do you think about them, man? Do you see this getting potentially really ugly for Charlotte? Their next three are against Sacramento, Dallas, and San Antonio.
Yeah, it could get ugly. They were already on a losing streak. Last 10 games, 4-6. They're very like up and down. But I don't really see them like I don't see them like better than like a sixth, maybe seventh seed. Like I don't think they would ever get to that potential, you know? So
Yo, Nan, your
yeah.
screen's doing that green thing again.
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know. Like it seems like the sound is good.
All right.
So yeah, it's just because I'm using the phone now. Uh yeah, that's just like I think the Hornets, if they could somehow get a trade for I feel like their defense is pretty bad. Like I don't know if you see like in the standings, their points per game is actually less than their opponent's points per game. Like their difference is it's not by a lot, but they have a negative differential. So even them being above 500 is like it doesn't make sense based off of the stats. Like they might have gotten a little lucky. Like they should be a little bit below 500, but I don't know. They did play really well against the Bucks, but then Giannis kind of showed like why he's one of the best players in the league in that last moment. But I'd say Charlotte. I don't think they're gonna like do well. Like what you're saying is, are they gonna do well like without these players? They're not because they were barely doing well with those players, and those are some of their best players. So I think they're gonna go down a little bit. The Knicks, they might pop up. The Pacers have been doing really well. So if the Pacers could kind of get a streak going, maybe they could catch up. But they're like 3 games back, so I think they might be able to outlast it just because their other competition is like pretty bad.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's tough, bro. Like the East is so jam packed. There's so many teams. I feel like if you have a bad like week and a half or something like that, you could kind of, I don't know, man. It might not look good for you, bro. There's so many teams competing, bro. It's like everything is just jam packed in the East. They could
No,
easily
but
lose.
since
They
since
could lose all three of those, in my opinion, bro. Like you really think about it, what they're gonna put out there without Lamelo Ball, Terry Rozier, all these guys. What is it like? Bridges? Who else? Who else would you even be able to name off the top of your head? They're gonna be playing
Hayward,
Gordon Hayward, Bridges. Who else you got?
oh Plumlee's out too with COVID, right?
Mm-hmm. Him, Ish Smith, McDaniels, Terry Rozier, Lamelo Ball.
And then
Those
Oubre,
five. Oubre. But it
yeah.
don't look that great, man. Like, is that your three best players going forward for the next week or some, and some change like Oubre, Hayward,
And
and
Bridges.
Bridges? I don't know, man. It's tricky, bro. I'm look, dude. I'm excited for Charlotte, man. I'm glad they're doing good this year, right? They got them crazy announcers who go like ape shit whenever they do like a highlight play. They got the sexiest court in the NBA, bro. I don't know if they do it every game, but when they
The
do that,
honeycomb,
bro, when they do that throwback like Charlotte Hornets, like early 2000s look on the court, it's
yeah.
beautiful, bro. And they got a good fan base too. Their crowd gets into it. I like seeing them do good. I don't want to see them drop, but that what I'm trying to get at, man, it's not go. It might get ugly. They could easily go 0 for 3 these next 3 games. Cause you,
Yeah, but
bro,
even then, if you look at the standings, like all they gotta do is compete against the Knicks, the Raptors, and the Pacers. And the only team I'm scared of in that group is the Pacers, and they're 3 games back. So it might not even matter, dude. They could lose all 3 games and they still might be in 10th place.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna win. I feel like they're gonna lose all 3 games, but
Oh, where you think they're gonna
they're
lose all three?
yeah, but I don't think they're gonna like drop dramatically. Like maybe they'll be 14 and 16, right? So
Mm-hmm.
then the Knicks would have to go. They would have to win 2 games just to get to 14. Toronto would have to win 3 games just to get to 14. Indiana would have to win 3 games. So there's almost no way that like they're worse than these other teams, you know?
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be something that we should keep tabs on. And bro, COVID, man, like, dude, we should really just like talk about this for a second because this stuff is coming back, man. It's taking teams out. And like what's up with all this stuff, man? Sometimes I get confused because like I don't know. Do you have to be vaccinated to play, period? Or it's just like a state by state type thing? Like, do you
No, if
know that?
it's just like they treat you different if you're not. Like if you're not, you gotta stay like quarantine for like certain amount of days. Like there's no just like, oh, I came up negative 2 days in a row and I could play. Like it's like, no, you have to be quarantined for like 10 days or something like that. It's
I'm
the
so
same thing.
confused with this stuff,
It's
man.
the same thing.
I feel like it's not consistent, bro. It's like so much these last year, man. Like it wasn't no mandates on playing, and they had hella fans in these arenas. I remember like when Utah was in the playoffs, Utah had like a packed house, and the players weren't they weren't like mandated to get vaccinated, and it was okay. And now it's like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just it seems weird. It seems super inconsistent. And now, like in New York, I don't know if you saw, but uh, a lot of these like super big companies are gonna be like, it's mandatory, bro. Like you have to get this vaccination or you can't work. You basically can't do anything. They're gonna like force you to do this thing, bro, whether you like it or not. They're really taking like your choice just away. It's like, no, you're doing this. So
Yep. That's why I guess that's why Kyrie is trying to, I guess, make a stand with this stuff, and he's kind of like the only one really being outspoken, and then everybody kind of trashes him. So it just makes everything worse for people who want to stand up for themselves. So it's just a weird environment right now. But at least at least they're not canceling games. That's the big thing. Cause like if they were gonna be like, yo, there's 5 guys with COVID, like nobody could play, then things get a little crazy. At least they're not that crazy where they're like, yo, like you guys you can't play for like 2 weeks and then it just gets weird. Then like they have to reschedule like 6 games or something. Like at least that's not the problem, you know.
yeah, man. I mean, you got anything else on Charlotte, bro, or should we move on from them?
The only thing I got with them is their home and aways. I don't understand how they could be 7-4 at home and 7-9 away. Like they're just really like mediocre away, and then at home they're a little bit better. But they, I don't like. Is it that big of a deal that they're at home? Like you know how like Golden State and Phoenix they have like a crazy home record. It's like 13-2,
Dude,
11 and 2.
remember when we talked about Atlanta? They were like 8-1 at home and then like 1-9 on the road. It was complete night and day with them. That type of thing.
Yeah, theirs is bad now too. Yeah, 8-4 and 5-8 for Atlanta. Yeah,
Oh, damn.
but with the Hornets, do they really have like like that home like you said it with the announcers, like do they get good fan attendance and all that?
Damn, I mean, if we want to get the legit numbers, we would have to look that up. I don't have that information.
I'll look it up real quick. I was looking it up for the Nets, like from back then when they were like in New Jersey and then when they first moved to Brooklyn. And the attendance wasn't like that much better. Let me see. Right now, 2021 attendance 13,000. They're like a little bit worse in the middle. Like they're number 16. They get 16,463. They're better than the Hawks. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess they do get like some love at home more than other teams. So yeah, would you say that the games were? My bad. The next
Uh,
three, they're all away or home?
oh man, I don't know if they're home or away, but what did I
I got the
got
schedule
here?
real quick. So they're going at home in Sacramento, and then oh my god, bro, yo, they're gonna be terrible. Forget it, bro. They're gonna lose a lot of games. They have a one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. They got like 8 out of the next 10 games away.
Ooh,
Jesus, dude, until January 3rd. And then they have like a 3 game homestand. But before that, they legit have one, two, three. Yeah, they have 3 home games out of like 11 games. So they don't have their best players and they don't have a good record away. So I think they're going to do pretty bad.
yeah, that's what the signs point to.
I think
Let's
that's a
see.
good way to close the Hornets section out.
Yeah, man. Yo, they got a tough schedule ahead, man. Yo, get well, Lamelo and all those dudes. I don't know if they're like, because you know how the COVID affects everyone differently. I don't know if they're really feeling bad, but yeah. Let's move on, bro. We got 4 more teams. We got Mavs, Blazers, Bucks, and Denver Nuggets, man. Who you got? What do you want to talk about next? Nuggets, Bucks, Blazers, Mavs.
So Nuggets, they just lost tonight. No, they won. They beat the Pelicans.
All right, so 12 and 12 on the season.
Yeah. Yeah, in overtime tonight.
Yeah, they should have won that, bro. No Zion, man. And you got the I was gonna say the Joker. I got mixed up between Jokic and Joker, and I was gonna call him the Joker, man.
Yo, triple double tonight.
Yeah,
Triple double.
Jokic is official, man. 12 and 12, bro. The thing with them, man, it honestly just boils down to can can they get through, man? Like, cause they don't have Jamal Murray until it said beginning of March at least. And then they lost Michael Porter Jr. for the season, back injury.
Back
Two key,
surgery.
yeah, two key I was gonna say two key surgeries. Yo, I'm tripping right now, bro. Two key
Two.
pieces, man. Two key pieces in the rotation, man. They're out. I looked at their depth chart, right? Moving forward. Let me know what you think about this, bro. It's Jokic or Joker, Aaron Gordon, Monty Morris, Will Barton, Jeff Green, Austin Rivers. That's their 6 best players until at least March. I'll say it again. Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Monty Morris, Will Barton, Jeff Green, Austin Rivers. That's not like I'm not super convinced that that's an amazing team.
Bro, this is I think the reason why Jokic was MVP. Because he basically had this same squad last year.
But
Murray
dude,
got Murray got hurt. Same
Jamal
squad.
Murray is But Murray got it. He got injured when last year? I think it was in the playoffs.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he was there for the regular season.
You sure?
I don't know. Look that up real quick. Or
Are you
I don't
sure,
think it
my
was.
friend?
I don't think it was anything like that. He got hurt like at the start or anything like that. I'm pretty sure he played most of the regular season.
So you're
But
not sure, my friend.
yeah, look it up, bro. Look it up, man. You're the stat guy. You know we got you on fact check. Anything I say, we got you on fact check. You just be like, that's false. Wrong. You should even get a
So
buzzer. So
20,
whenever I'm wrong, you just hit the thing.
2020.
Damn.
No, I tried to say it in my voice. I was like, "Are you sure?"
Oh shit.
Yeah. So 48 games played last year. What does that mean?
How many was it
What does
last year?
that mean?
72.
Hmm?
Hey, I'm
What do
not
you
saying
think,
Jokic.
huh?
I'm not saying Jokic isn't the man, bro. He's having an amazing year.
Huh? You trying to
I got
say
I got
something about Jokic?
I got Jokic's stats right here, man. That's how good they are. I wrote them down. 25, 13, and 7. Damn near 58% field goal, 37 from three. The dude's efficient, man. I'm not
Ma-
Jokic is a beast. I'm just saying is the supporting cast. Can Jokic do it again this year? Can he replicate that magic? Because right now, as of today, 12 and 12.
And what does that give you?
500.
Eighth seed in the West.
Yeah, eighth seed in the West.
Yeah, man, he's holding it down. Literally one more win, he's a fifth seed in the West. It's crazy. Literally 13 and 12, fifth seed in the West. Telling you, man. And Jokic was out one game.
Yeah. Next five, bro. So you said they beat Pelicans tonight. Next five, they got the Spurs twice. Spurs aren't that good. They got the Wizards. The Wizards, I don't know, bro. They started off super hot, but they kind of became what you thought they were like. I don't believe in the Wizards. Like, if the Wizards won any game or lost any game, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll just be like, okay, yeah, they lost. Okay, they won. You know what I mean? They're just kind of like, they're wishy washy.
I think they
You got the
lost yesterday against a weak team.
Yeah, they got the T Wolves and the Hawks. I mean, it's not the toughest schedule, man. They could win three, maybe four of these games, man. And then, that should put them in a good spot. But I'm just saying, man, like this team, bro. Because remember, it might seem like a long ass time ago, bro. But in that bubble when Jamal Murray was going ham and Denver was like, you thought like legit they could have made the NBA Finals, and they look like a team to just be reckoned with, man. And I don't know, they're getting crushed by injuries right now. It's kind of a shame, bro.
Yeah, you're right, but I gotta say, man, Jokic is holding it down. 39 points tonight. Tonight. Triple double. 11 assists, 11 rebounds, a little steal. 17 for 23 from the field, bro. What is that? Calculate it quick in your mind. What do you think it is? 17 for
Uh,
23. Quick, quick, quick.
let's say if it was 16 for 24, what would that be? Eight. It's like 66. I don't know. It's like around like 66%, bro. Like 64 or some shit like that.
So
17 for
17,
23. No, that's probably like seven, like damn, like almost 70%.
man, it's 74%, bro.
74%.
17 for 23.
That is efficiency.
Yeah, man. So the guy's doing what he has to do. He's trying his best. He got him a W. You're still going against Jonas Valanciunas, bro. Like that guy's no joke. He had a double double tonight as well. 27 points, 11 rebounds. He went 12 for 21. Real quick, what is that in percentages?
Say it again. What was it?
12 for 21.
20. What would that be? 60. I don't know, like 58, 57, give or take.
12 for 21. Is that your
Yeah.
final answer?
Because if it was 20, it would be 60. So he missed one more. I don't know how much lower that would
No,
drop this, like
that
58,
was nice,
57.
bro. That was nice. It's 57. That was
Mm,
nice. That was good. So yeah, man. He just went against Valanciunas, bro.
big
Double
Val.
double. Plus you're going against Brandon Ingram, a little bit of Willie Hernan Gomez. It's not that easy, bro. And he still put up a triple double. So I don't know. I think they're a solid squad. The West is real tight too, man. Like one more win, like I said, they'd be a fifth seed. So anything can happen as long as he stays healthy, bro. He's the key. If he misses any time, that team is done. Done.
Yo, how good do you think they could be, man, if they were just healthy, yo?
Think it'd be
Damn,
really
bro.
good with Michael Porter, Jamal. Maybe they got somebody else in there. I don't know if they can make some trades. Like, you know who someone like someone nice would be on this team?
Who?
Someone nice would be someone that would be nice on this team. Buddy Healed, bro. Somebody who could hit some threes. That'd be good. Sacramento don't need him.
Yeah, I don't know. Sacramento, bro. They're not looking too hot this year. Free Buddy Hield, man. Free Buddy Hield.
Yeah, I have him on my fantasy squad, and he's not doing so good lately. I don't know. I don't know what's up with him. Pretty disappointed. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it on this squad, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. What we got? Blazers, Bucks,
Bro,
Mavs.
that's it with the Blazers, bro. Just they gotta rebuild. I think you told me before they fired the general manager. They're getting a new general manager. Just just that's it, bro. Just trade everybody, restart, tank for whoever's the best player in college basketball. Get it done.
Yeah, I kind of agree, man. It's so they're 11 and 14 right now, bro. They're 3 games under 500. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They're playing the Warriors tonight, who are the best team in the West. So I'm like you could say that that should be another L. They fired their GM. I don't even know if they hired a new one yet. I don't know anything about that. And it's just like, yo, Lillard's been there for this is his 10th year, bro. 10th year. They made the playoffs 8 times, lost in the first round 5 times. Like they're not getting deep into the playoffs, man. One Western Conference appearance, and they just I don't know, man. I guess that's why they fired the GM. Like he's been there since 2012, so he's been there pretty much since Lillard got there. And name me one move that Portland has made that you were like, yo, that was good. Like, for example, man, like when Houston acquired Chris Paul when they had James Harden, you're swinging for the fences, bro. Miami getting Jimmy Butler, trading for Kyle Lowry. Those are just two teams that in the last like 10 years have been some of the most proactive teams trying to like Miami, bro. They legit lost LeBron, bro, and rebuilt and got to the finals again, even though it was the bubble, got to the finals again. You don't see that with Portland. They kind of it seems like they play it safe. It's just from year to year, what they really do is they just replace role players with other role players. They don't really swing for the fences, try to get these superstars. There's talks about like Ben Simmons going there, but I don't know. What would that fit even be like?
Oh man, just blow it up.
Yeah, like if you look at their team, right? If you're trying to say like, oh, let's salvage this, let's try and make the roster better, let's try to keep Damian Lillard there. Like, what do you even have to offer, bro? It's all role players, and then after that is McCollum, and he just has. It was reported a couple of days ago. This dude's got a collapsed lung. What do you have to offer to try and get some superstars in there?
Bro, and it's like every year Nurkic is coming back. Nurkic is coming back. He comes back injured again.
Yeah, this year the new role players are Covington and Norman Powell. It's just new role players, bro. But where's the legit star? Right? The Lillard and McCollum thing, it's cool. They score a lot of points. It's a cool backcourt. But in the playoffs, they don't really work like that, right? It's like much like I'm gonna say with Dallas, right? With like Porzingis. Porzingis, he can't be your
Oh,
second dude. He got to be the third guy. You got to have Luca, someone else, then Porzingis. I think it's the same thing with Portland. You got to have Lillard, someone else legit, and then McCollum as like that B plus type dude. And they don't
bro.
have that, man. I don't know if they could get someone.
Yo, I don't know if you were trying to do it, but that was a good transition, bro.
Yeah, but uh look, ultimately, man, just to close it out, I don't see the Blazers fixing this. I know Damian Lillard, like when Paul George was switching teams, Lillard was going at him and being like, yo, you're a loser. He was basically telling Paul George, like, you're a loser, bro. You switch teams all the time. Like, you don't stick with your team. And I like that, bro. In this age where everyone's switching teams left and right, soon as something goes wrong, not their way. I applaud Damian Lillard that he's stuck with Portland through all this, first round exits pretty much. But I don't think anyone would blame him, bro, if he leaves Portland. Like the roster's not that good, man. Not good enough for the West. They're not even close to competing for a title. And who knows if they could. And that's all I got on Portland.
That's it, man. It's done in
Now we
Portland.
transition. Now we use that transition and we go into the Mavericks, man. Let's talk about Dallas, man. What you got on them?
Yeah, the Mavericks they just went into they just had an awesome game yesterday against the Nets. They were up by 17. They lost.
Blow
Then
it.
they came back tonight strong against the Grizzlies. Now they're 12 and 12. They're a solid squad, man. When Luca plays, Kristaps plays, Hardaway's playing, they're a good squad. They got a nice team. They're young, coming up. If they just get one more guy, like you said, one more guy, there's a championship squad. But until then, they're gonna be that middle of the pack. They're gonna be 6 seed, 7 seed around there. Uh, they're pretty much like the most even keel team right now in the NBA. They're like 6-6 at home, 6-6 away. There's no other team in the NBA like that. So they're basically the same version of me. Like they're the basketball version of me. Like I'm the same with you as I am with this person, as I am with that person. That's the same way the Mavs are. Even though they have one of the highest attendances in the NBA, they are number 5 in attendance. And just so everybody knows, I'm gonna try to go to a game in Dallas. So if you guys want to see me in Dallas, just hit me up on the email, on the IG, Swagner 5230, 5230 hoops on IG. Email us 5230hoops at gmail.com, and I'll see you there.
I love it, bro. I love it, man. Are you gonna be wearing your 5230 hoop shirt or are you gonna be wearing a Mavericks jersey?
I'm gonna be
It's
wearing 5230 hoop shirt with a Mavs hat on.
mm, there you go, bro. There you go. So we gotta make you that custom Dallas Mavs colorway 5230 hoop shirt. So it goes with your hat. Unless the
Yo,
Mavs got a black and red hat.
yo, if you get me that, that'd be hot. Yeah, that'd be hot, bro.
But yo, I agree with you 100%, bro. Porzingis, he's pretty much, I guess, what they're trying to view as the second option. And he's just too inconsistent, man. He just gets injured too often. I feel like much like you said, man, they need a second star next to Luca so that you can make Porzingis. You could basically view it as the second star would be insurance for Porzingis because like Porzingis just gets hurt too often. And then when Porzingis is there, Porzingis is like 2B or like the C dude, the third option, third dude there. in the big three, I guess. Um, yeah, when they do that, bro, they're legit because you know what Luca brings to the table. The dude's so young and beasting, but it's up to the Mavs, man. Yo, if there's one organization, right, that could do it too, it's Dallas. Because all those years with Dirk, and remember they kept building and trying with Dirk, bro. These co-stars wasn't working. Mark Cuban, they kept doing it. All right, let's switch out, bro. Let's switch the center up. Let's get rid of Antoine Walker and Antoine Jameson. That didn't work, bro. We play no D. Let's bring in Sagana Job, Eric Dampier. Let's bring in Jason Terry. You know them type of dudes. Young Devin Harris. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, let's flip. I think when we did that trade, it was crazy. I think it was Matt Carroll and Eric Dampier for Tyson Chandler to Charlotte. Like just
Yeah.
highway robbery. And that's what they do, man. The Mavs, they did it with Dirk. So that's their thing, right? When they got Luca, they were like, hey, this is our next international guy that's gonna lead us for 20 years. But they also got to repeat that, bro. They got to they got to get some more talent, man. Hardaway Jr. It's cool. Finney Smith is cool. Kleber, yeah, okay, cool. But it's not gonna get the job done. Not gonna get the job done.
Yep. That's pretty much it on the Mavs, man.
Let me see, actually, man. What you got for Dallas, man? Next four games: Pacers, Thunder, Hornets, Lakers, bro. That looks kind of
Fi-
weak too.
50-50, man. That's what they are. They're gonna take it little by little, day by day. 50-50.
They should win three of those four, man. They should beat the Hornets, who we just said are just gonna be depleted. They should beat
Okay, see.
OKC, and then Pacers is kind of the wild card, right? Because you said they've been picking it up, and then the Lakers, right? Lakers
Yeah.
still got what they got, so you can't just say it's automatic victory.
It's amazing seeing that OKC even like I don't know how they won tonight's game against the Raptors like after getting annihilated by the Grizzlies. Like it's just amazing that they even showed up. So like if Dallas can't beat them, it's actually like shameful to lose to the Thunder now.
For real, bro. Especially after what Memphis did to them. No John
Yeah,
Morant.
they got annihilated.
Yeah, but hey, in their defense, bro, OKC didn't have Shea Gilgis for that game. In their defense, bro, Shea Gilgis is, he's nasty. He wasn't there that game for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. Let's move on, bro. Last team, man. Last team. Let's not linger on it too long, bro. We got Milwaukee, man. Last team, 16 and 10, third in the East, bro. They've really picked it up from their slow start. And when we first talked about the Bucks like a month ago, it's basically what I told you. I'm like, yo, they're just injured, bro. That's basically it. They're getting their bodies back now. They got Middleton back, Drew Holiday, BP, Bobby Portis with his crazy eyes, and they're winning, bro. They lost tonight, but Miami's a good team, right? Like, so that's what I'm telling you, right? Real quick, man. When we were talking about Charlotte, and I was like, yo, good teams find a way to win even when guys aren't there, right? So like Miami tonight, no Bam, they still beat the Bucks, right? That's good. It's good culture. That's what the Hornets need to start developing. Even like the Bulls, right? You got guys out, you still got to stay competitive. You can't lose by 20 plus. But bringing it back to the Bucks, man, they're 8-2 in their last 10 games. They were 9-1 before they lost tonight, and they're just looking like that finals team, bro. That last year's finals team, and they're doing it without Brooke Lopez, who's out until March. And it just like you said with Denver, bro. We said with Denver, it's all about Jokic. With Milwaukee, it's all about Giannis, man. It starts with him. Dude's beasting.
Yeah, I think their defense is the main thing. Tonight, I don't know what happened, man. Like even with Giannis, he didn't shoot that well. 4 for 13, free throws 7 for 12. He only scored 15 points. The previous game that Giannis played was way better than this. So I think he had like 40. No, sorry, he had 27, and before that he had 40. So I don't know what's going on. Like he's kind of like the last few, like this game under 20 points. I don't know. I don't know if he was just tired or something, but yeah, that game against the Hornets was crazy. And before that, he had three other games with 20 plus points. The game against Orlando, he had less than 20, but Orlando's not that strong of a team, so whatever. Um, and the previous game against Orlando, he scored 32. He scored 21 against OKC, 47 against the Lakers. He did have a random 15-point game against the Knicks, but besides that, he scored all 20 points throughout the rest of the month of November. So I don't know. This one game was just a little bit weird. Hopefully the next game he's all good. But besides that, Middleton 20 points, Bobby Portis 18, Drew Holiday 27 points. It's pretty solid. So honestly, don't know what happened this game. I didn't watch the game, but it seemed like they didn't shoot that well from three, like 30%. Free throw line 74%. I don't know. They just left some points on the board, and the Heat went pretty nuts in this game. 51% from the field, 46.8 from three, 91% from the nine. And like we always talk about that 50-40-90 player like Durant. This is a 50-40-90 whole team. So the Heat were just on fire today.
Yeah, man. But regardless, the Bucks are looking good, bro. Let's wrap it up with this, man. Next 5 games, they're playing the the soaring Houston Rockets, who I don't know what's up with Houston, man. You lose like 16 in a row, I think it was, and then now they're like on a 7 game winning streak. It's hilarious, bro. Like basically the same team. Literally nothing changed. They're just winning now. Beat the Nets tonight. Then they got the Knicks, who Lord
Well,
knows what's up with the
Durant,
Knicks.
Durant didn't play tonight, so that's like a also weird
Oh,
thing where it's like Durant pretty much carries his whole team. Like they can't win with just Harden, and Harden's going against Houston. You would think he would want to beat them. I don't know.
yeah, I didn't know that thing about Durant. I thought they were full strength.
No, it was rest purposes.
Oh, there you go. God bless America, man. Then they got the Knicks, bro. Who knows what's up with the Knicks? Like, I don't know. The Knicks are I don't know what's up with them. That's literally just what I'll say. I don't know what's up with them.
That's a 12 o'clock in the afternoon game.
Mm. So those 12 o'clock ones are kind of ugly games usually.
It's right after church,
Yeah.
right after we praise the Lord.
Yeah. Then they got the Celtics, Pacers, and Pelicans. Once again, man, it doesn't look like the toughest schedule. Can they go? Can they go 5-0, bro?
We gotta wait and see. I hope they do. That'd be cool to see.
They
Because then they
should,
go into
man.
that matchup with Cleveland.
Oh yeah, Cleveland for sure, for sure.
And then a rematch with Houston.
Yeah, man, this doesn't look like such a tough schedule for them, bro. Don't be surprised, man, if they. Hey, they're only what? I think I have it right here, bro. I think they're only, yeah, 2 games behind the Nets for first. I don't know what the Nets schedule is like, but it looks like the Bucks one is pretty damn, pretty damn easy.
Yeah.
Are a lot of these home or away? You know anything? I know
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got two
yeah.
screens, bro. You could pull that up, man.
Yeah, the next three are away. So Houston, the Knicks, and Boston are all away. And then Indiana at home. And then Pelly's is away.
Yo, you got Giannis on the team, you can win any game, bro. You're in it. You're in it. You got the Greek freak. Milwaukee Bucks, man. It's nice to see. It's nice to see them turn the season around. It's nice to see Drew Holiday out there again. BP, Bobby Portis, Chris Middleton, but we need to see the legend, bro. We need to see Brook Lopez out there, man.
We talked about the Bulls being kind of like in a tough situation, and they're only a game above on the Bucks. So I think the Bucks are going to be number 2 seed soon, and then
100%, bro.
the Nets and the Bucks rivalry will start again.
Oh yeah,
The
man.
the 1 versus 2 seed.
Especially when Brook Lopez comes back, because you remember, man, when the Bucks eliminated the Nets, Brook Lopez went right to the Nets logo and he slapped his hand right on it, bro.
But
That
he did
is
it in
beef.
like I don't think it was beef. I think he did it as like
No, it was
he
beef.
he was
It
like
was
caressing. He was
it was beef.
caressing it like I remember you. I
It was
appreciate
beef, bro.
you.
It was beef. You think Brook Lopez is? You don't think he holds any resentment towards the Nets, man? He just traded him. They're like, hey, get out of here, man.
I don't
Get out
think
of here.
so. I think he loves the Nets. I
Nah,
think he
bro.
appreciates us. I think he'll come back if ever he had the chance to.
Okay, cool. No, no doubt, no doubt. I take the opposite. I think it was definitely he the moment, fuck you type of thing. Playing his old
I
team.
think I think we should meet up with like a group of people in front of Prudential Center and call it like Nets Park or something, or like Nets Factory or something, and just like compete with the Deer Park.
I
You know what I'm saying?
guess. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yo, work it out, bro, and then let me know.
Or
I'm down.
we could call it like the Hell Pit or something, because
I
like the
like that.
Devils,
I
because the
like that.
Devils,
I like
because
that.
we'll be in the Devils' place. They're like, come into Hell's Pit, and the Nets will burn your ass. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, last update of the night. The Golden State Warriors lead the Portland Trailblazers by 2 at halftime.
Nice. Yo, imagine if they did that. Imagine if they blended the Devils and the Nets, and then they made it so like the Nets would be on fire. They'll be like, yes, the devil has set the Nets on fire. And then you're just like, Durant comes out and hits like three threes in a row.
That would be cool, bro. Little NFL NBA mashup.
That was
The the
terrible.
the NBA and
That
the
was
Lakers,
terrible.
the Lakers and the
When you hear this back, you're gonna hear it back and be like, why did I say NFL?
oh, my bad, bro. My bad. NHL. My bad, bro. I'm consumed by this Warriors game, bro. I'm trying to catch that. My bad. NHL, NBA. But you know who can't do that? The LA Lakers and the LA Kings. Because that's weird at that point, man. That's weird.
Yeah, because then you'd be like messing around with like Sacramento Kings type of stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
It would be weird.
Or how about yo, what's that is it San Francisco Giants
Yeah,
baseball team?
yeah.
Huh, I don't know. And then you got like the Giants of football. I don't know.
And then
Anyway,
the Warriors and the Giants, you could just call them a giant warrior.
oh yeah, man. We blabbing at this point, man.
Yeah. You know what you could do as well?
What's up?
You could get the Minnesota Wild, and then you could get the Minnesota Timberwolves. And you could just call them the Wild Timberwolves.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, man. Is there any team that would be funnier than that, bro? Because I know oh look, for example, Houston, bro. Like if
Yeah.
you do WNBA, you got the Houston Comets and the Houston Rockets. And then isn't there Houston Astros?
Yeah, yeah, there is. Yeah.
Isn't that kind of all like in the same type of realm?
Yeah, yeah, but you can't make a sentence like I just did. You're
The
not just gonna
wild,
say
what was it? The wild what?
The Wild Timberwolves.
Isn't there also a team called the Coyote, like the Minnesota Coyotes or some shit like that?
No, I think that's a different. I think it's like
I think it's NHL, something Coyotes, I think.
yeah, it's Coyotes, but it's a different state.
Nah. All right. I don't know.
Well, there's another one where you could be like the Chicago Cubs, right? And then there's also the Chicago Bulls. You could call them
The Bulls Cub, the Cub
the
Bulls.
Bull, the Bull Cubs,
Man.
the Bull Cubs. Yeah,
Isn't
lights
there
out, bro.
is
I'll
there
see you
the
later.
is there the team called the Charlotte Sting? It's like the Charlotte Hornets things. That's a good one too.
I don't think so.
Nah, there is. I think it's WNBA, bro. The Sting.
Most
All right,
likely.
man. Yo, lights being cut out on us, man. That's it for this week's episode of 5230 podcast. See you guys on Sunday. Like, comment, subscribe. Please, we need it, bro, so we can quit our day jobs.
No, I'm
Peace.
not gonna quit. I'm just gonna have every job in the world.
Oh my goodness. All right, man. Yo,
I'm
peace
trying to
out,
get
everyone.
hired everywhere. Peace.
Peace.